The objective of this lesson is to teach you how to manage multiple presentations. So in this lesson, you will learn how to merge content from multiple presentations, track changes and resolve differences, and last but not least, protect and share presentations. So let's go to the first one, which is how to merge multiple presentations. As you work with PowerPoint to create presentations, you may want to compile different presentations into a single one. So to do this, we'll be using the reuse feature. And it can also be used to select previously used slides in different file to add to your current presentation. So if you have a single presentation such as this one that we created in lesson 1, and you want to add another presentation into this one, you want to merge it in. So basically, for example, if you have 2 presentations and you want to merge it into one, so to do that, let's go ahead and click a new presentation so we can merge it into this one. So we're going to click on File, we're going to click on New and Blank Presentation, and I'm just going to type something random. This is my this is something that I want to put. You don't need to copy this. This is something you want to add your own. This could be your presentation already made from a previous presentation, and something you want to merge into your main presentation. So I'm just going to type something random. Then right click on your slide, new slide, 3, or go up and click on the new slide button and click on 4. Great. So I want these 4 slides to be merged inside the presentation that I have right here. Okay. So before we do that, let me just change the theme of this particular presentation real quickly, just to show you how easy it is to change the theme. You want to go to the View tab, and you want to click on Slide Master, and you can change the theme by selecting a bunch of themes right here, this section. And once you're done, click on Close Master View, and there you go. Your theme has been changed. But I don't want this theme. I want to keep my previous theme, okay, which is a blank document. Okay, so now I want to save this document. So I want to click on File, Save As, Browse, and I want to save it on my desktop because it is easy for me to find it. I'm going to click on 1, save it as 1, and click on Save. Okay, now I'm going to close this, and I'm going to be back in my first presentation that I have. Now, to merge the presentation that we just created into this presentation, you want to click on Insert, and then you want to click on New Slide, and all the way at the end you'll see a Reuse Slide option. So just click on that, and just click on that, and this box will appear on your right. Okay, and it's going to give you a browse option, so just click on Browse File. Sorry, let me show you how easy that is. You want to click on the Browse button, and you want to click on Browse File, and you want to go to your desktop because obviously it is saved on your desktop. You want to click on the 1 and click on Open, and as you can see, PowerPoint will give you a preview of what exactly you want. Okay, so all that has been added. You can just right click and delete the slide, right click, delete slide, right click, delete slide, and right click, delete slide. Now you can just right click on the first slide and just click on Insert All Slides, and automatically all 4 of these slides will appear in your presentation. So we have 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, I forgot to write 4 on this section, so let me just do that right now. So this is just to show you how easy it is to basically merge 2 documents together. Okay, so the next feature is how to view multiple presentations. PowerPoint provides a way for users to see more than 1 presentations in PowerPoint. You can open 2 or 3 presentations on your status bar and still be able to work on them without having to minimize your current presentation. So minimizing your presentation and clicking on the other presentation can be a bit hard and a bit complicated. So PowerPoint has given you this option to just go to the next presentation or whatever presentation you're working on other than this one real quickly to just give you a bit of convenience. So we're gonna put this down, and we're gonna click on the 1 document that we just created. We're gonna double click so it opens. There you go. So now as you can see, going over this window to this window can be a bit complicated, or just to make things a bit easy, PowerPoint has given you the view option. So you want to click on the View tab, And once you click on the View tab, you can click on the Switch Windows, and that gives you a list of all the PowerPoint presentations that are currently open in the PowerPoint platform. So just you can click on one, View, Switch Windows, second presentation, first presentation, second presentation. So it's just easy instead of just going over like this, like that, like this, like that. So let's cross that off. And let's go ahead and delete these. So right click, delete, right click, delete, right click, delete, right click, and delete. Okay, up next, how to track changes and resolve differences. There is no feature in PowerPoint that actually allows you to track changes. However, you can use two features that can serve the same purpose. They are the comments and the compare features. These two features are useful whenever you need to add a feedback on your presentation, and it is especially necessary if you're working with a team. Each member of the team can provide feedback through the comment feature. The two options for tracking changes in PowerPoint are comments and compare. Okay, so let's go ahead and explore the comment feature. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and minimize this one, and we're gonna go ahead and open the one PowerPoint presentation that we just created. I'm just gonna go ahead and change the theme because I don't like this blank white space right here. I want to click on View tab, Slide Master, and change the theme to this particular theme because I like it. I want to click on Close Master View, and you can see that I'm back in my interface. Now let's say I want to add a comment on one. Let's say I want my team member to know that I can't change the one myself because I don't have the authorization, but I want to discuss it with my team members before we together finally change the one to something else. So now I want to add a comment to the one text, or this could be whatever it is, or a sentence or whatever. So now you want to add a comment onto the object or a text that you want to change. So to add a new comment, you want to click on the Review tab right here, and you want to click on New Comment. Once you do that, you'll see that a small box has appeared on your right, and as well as a comment icon has also appeared on the top of your screen, the top left of your screen. So you want to just grab that, and you can place it anywhere in your presentation to let people know that there's a comment active that they need to check out. So let's say if I want to add a comment on the one right here. So I'm just going to place it right here, and I'm going to write something in the comment. I don't like the one. Please change this to 2. Or can we change this to 3 instead? Please let me know. So there you go. A comment has been posted whenever you click on the comment icon. You can go ahead and close this comment bar right here. It doesn't matter if you close it or you keep it open. Whenever you click on this comment box right here, the comment icon right here, that will automatically appear on the right of your screen, and you can hear what other team members are talking about this particular comment. So I don't like this one, please change this to 2, or can we change this to 3 instead? Please let me know. So that gives you a bit of control over working within teams. Next, how to compare presentations. It is advisable you save your file with 2 different names before you send your presentation for review. When the reviews, feedback, and comments come in, it will be easy for you to compare with the original version. So basically, before you start commenting and review your presentation, save your original file, and then save it again with a different name, so you have the original file, and then you have this one, and then you'll be making. So basically, when you start commenting and reviewing the original presentation, save this file. So we're going to save it as 1. Of course, it's saved as 1, so we're going to click on Browse, saved as 1. Already exists, click on Yes. So this is saved as 1. Okay, now you want to delete this comment, so go ahead and click on this comment and click on right click on the comment, click on Delete. Now this should be your original comment, so original presentation. So we're going to click on File, and we're going to click on Save, and that's going to save the 1. Okay, now we're going to click on File, and we're going to click Save As, and we're going to click on Browse, and this time we're going to save it as 2. and we're going to click save. So what this will do is that now we're on the second presentation. The original file 1 is already saved, and then you can't make changes to it because you're not on the original file. Now you're on the file number 2, the presentation number 2, where you can add your comments or whatever you want to do. So now I'll be adding a bunch of comments. You comment right here, comment, and then I'm going to add a new comment right here. Change this please. Then a new comment, replace this to number 2, replace this to 2. Now you can also reply to comments which your team members have access to once you give them the file. But this is how easy it is to modify your document or review your presentation. Now I'm gonna type 2 over here, and I'm also gonna make a mistake. So I'm gonna write tool. This is a mistake, and PowerPoint will know this is a mistake. So I have successfully changed the second document, just to give you an example of how when you're comparing the two documents together, what will happen. Okay, so now you want to compare the original file and the second document that you just made feedbacks to, added comments, and changed the text to. So how can you compare the one presentation and the second presentation? Okay, so it's pretty simple to compare it. You want to click on the review tab right here, and then you want to click on compare. And when you click on compare, it will give you an option to select the file that you want to compare it with. So I want to click on number 1, and I want to click on merge, and this will tell me where anything has been changed. So inserted 1 and deleted 2 and added TWII. Okay, so that just gives me shows me everything where the original document has been modified, how it has been modified, where it has been modified. It will give me a complete list of all the changes to the original document. So this is how you compare the original document. It will also tell you how many comments you made and what comments you made and everything. So this is how basically easy it is to compare the document. Next, on how you can encrypt presentations with a password. Anyone can access your PowerPoint presentations. They can open it, copy it, or make edits to its content. You can prevent access to your files by protecting it. And one way you can protect your presentation is by adding a password to it. However, you have to make sure that you write the password in a place where it is safe. If you lose the password, if you forget it, you cannot recover your PowerPoint presentation ever again. So to add a password, you want to first go to the file, then you want to click on info, which is on default selected, and you want to click on protect presentation, and it will give you an encrypt with password option. So just click on that and add your password, whatever password that is, okay, and you want to click on OK. And once you do that, your PowerPoint presentation will be encrypted. Next, proof presentations. PowerPoint provides a proofing feature that can help to produce an error-free presentation. Okay, so to proofread your presentation, let's go ahead and make some mistakes first. Let's go, I made a mistake, that's not a word actually. So I just did that to explain to you how PowerPoint will actually show you where I made the mistakes. So to proofread your presentation, you want to click on Review tab. So let's go ahead and click on Review tab. And let's say you're on the Home tab. You want to go over the Review tab, and you want to click on the spelling, ABC tick mark. You want to click on the spelling. You want to click on it once, and it will show you where you made mistakes. So it will highlight this, and it will give you possible options on what you can change it with. So you can click on the twin, and you can change it, and that will change the twin. Or you can keep it as it is, or ignore it. Okay. Up next, on how you can mark your presentation as final. Marking your presentation as final shows that you are discouraging other people from editing your document. It is a good way to block unwanted access to your presentation. So you want to go to File if you want to mark it as complete or final. You want to go to File, you want to click on Info, and you want to click on Protect Presentation. And you will see that the first option is mark as final. So just click on that and it will give you an option as this presentation will be marked as final and then save. Click on OK for that and that will be marked as final. Okay. Next, how you can embed fonts. Most often than not, when you create a presentation in PowerPoint on your computer, you may not be able to see the same font with the same font on a different computer. Let's say if you have a particular font in this computer, you may not be able to open it on a different computer. Now, that's unlikely, but it's if in case you added a new font that's not in the default section of the fonts. For example, if you click on the Home tab, you will see all the defaults. Now, these fonts will be available to all the computers with PowerPoint 2013. Okay, so basically, these are all the default fonts that are available for you to select from. Now, if you want to add a custom font, which you can do that by going to the internet and getting a custom font and then installing the font in your computer. Now, that font won't appear on a different computer. So that's where embedding fonts come in. So now you want to embed the font that you just installed in your computer so that it can also show up on the computer that you'll be opening on another computer that you'll be opening. So to do that, you want to click on File, then you want to click on Save As, and you want to click on Browse. So let's say I want to save it on desktop. This could be any place that you want. So just name your document as whatever. Then you want to click on the Tools option. Right next to Save, you'll see in the Tools option. You want to click on the Tools option. Then you want to click on Save Options. And in the Save option, you will see an embed font in this file. So you want to click on OK after that. And you want to save again. And what this will do is that this will allow you to open the same font in another computer because it has been embedded. Okay. Up next on how you can restrict permissions. Restricting permissions to your presentation means people can access your file, but they can't copy it, edit it, or print your presentation. To be able to do this, you will need to install the Windows Rights Management and sign up for a Windows Live ID to restrict permissions. When you have installed the Windows Rights Management and have your Windows Live ID, you want to go ahead and click on File. Then you want to click on Info, and then you want to click on Protect Presentation, and then you want to click on Restrict Access. Then you want to click on Connect to Right Management Service and get templates. Now, if I click on this one, it will give me an error that your machine isn't set up for Information Right Management (IRM). To set up IRM, sign into Office, open an existing IRM protected message or document, or contact your help desk. So since I'm not connected, it won't show, but you need to be connected in order for it to show on your presentation, in order for you to restrict access to someone else. Next, on how you can remove presentation metadata. If you want to share your PowerPoint presentation on the internet to your team members, it is a good idea to remove the presentation metadata. These are your personal information that might be stored in the presentation's metadata. You may not want everyone to share your personal information with the public, and you can easily remove the presentation metadata in that case. However, before you do that, it is advisable that you save your file and keep the original file, just like we did in the last one. This is because if you remove any metadata from the document, you may not be able to restore it back ever again. So now to do that, you want to click on File, then you want to click on Info, which is clicked on Default. Then you want to click on Check for Issues and click on Inspect Document. Once you do that, a dialog box will appear. Now, before this dialog box, some of you may have a yes or no dialog box appearing saying you want to save it. You have to save it first. So for that, you want to click on yes. After that, you will be given a dialog box such as this. You want to select the boxes to choose the kind of content you want to be inspected. Since I want only to remove the personal information, I am going to check the personal information, but let's go ahead and select all of that. Okay, and click on Inspect. Once you click on Inspect, it will give you the exclamation mark on the areas that you want to remove. So click on Remove All, and click on Reinspect, and inspect again. Click on Remove All. Next, how to check for accessibility issues. The accessibility issues are problems that people with disabilities may come across while reading your presentation. Now, to check the compatibility issues, you want to go ahead and click on File, and you want to click on Check for Issues and check Accessibility. And a dialog box will appear where you can check all the compatibility issues in your presentation. So right now it says no accessibility issues found. People with disabilities should not have difficulty reading this presentation. And you should be set. And it is a wrap of the 6th lesson. See you on the last lesson, the 7th lesson.